His young daughter found out what he did for a living, so she made him wings so he could be safe, and a good dad will wear his daughter's wings. You're darn right he will. Look at that man. Majestic. What's going on, guys and gals? Welcome back to EzPz. My name is David the Baker, and today we're going to be taking a look at r/Mademesmile. Gosh, it has been a long time since I've done this subreddit, but boy am I excited. Well, you know what it is. It's all good vibes from here, so without further ado, let's go. My dad's awake. My dad has been in a coma for 2 months after being infected with the virus, and we just got off the phone with him. The first thing he asked my mom was, "When was the last time I saw you?" He's having trouble remembering a lot of things, and he'll need us to take care of him, but I'm so glad he's awake again. I didn't ever think I'd see him again, and gosh, I'm crying while writing this. This is such a good feeling to get good news, especially since my grandmother passed away from COVID a few days ago. I hope you guys are doing what you can to stay safe. Take every precaution you can to stay healthy. I love each and every one of you so much. I hope to see you get through these hard times and come out happy and safe. Oh, well, that's just nice. After having a miscarriage and being told that my son only had an 83% chance of being born with a chromosomal disorder, me and my fiance were blessed July 21st with a perfectly healthy baby boy. Aw, look at the little guy. You know, he kinda looks like Gordon Ramsay. Trust me, that's a compliment. I am 60 years old and I have searched my whole life to identify the sound of this bird. Not only have you identified the bird with the song, but with the video as well. You have given me one of the most precious gifts I've had on my bucket list since I was a child. Thank you. Oh, it's so sweet. Dog wears camera that takes photos when he gets excited. The camera is triggered when the dog's heart rate goes up. He's got pigeons eating food, he's got his cute dog friend, 3 of his humans, oh, a turtle, for some reason Mazola corn oil, a cat that does not want to be friends, a thing of crabs, and another dog friend. Quality content. The only post I care about. Probably one of the best messages I've ever received. My dad beat cancer, heart emoji. Hey little one, good news, cancer's gone. Aw yeah. Just had a great conversation with my cat. We were discussing the following. 1. He is a little baby. 2. He is in fact a little baby. 3. The fact that he is very cute. 4. The origin of how he got to be so cute. 5. Why he is so little. And 6. Details as to how he's a good boy. Okay, to be fair, I'm pretty sure every pet owner has had this conversation. It's a must-have. You have to have this conversation. It's my last day of chemo. Hey, congratulations. That's awesome. I'm glad to see it. One of the clearest memories of my grandfather is when he beat me in chess and I cried because I was a sore loser. And he said, "Okay, I'll play you with my left hand." And then I won, and it took me until like last week to realize that he was a clown bastard. Oh, Grandpa played you, man. Oh, there's nothing you can do about that. My nephew is 5. I'm 33-year-old female. A few months ago, he asked me, "Auntie Franny, are you a grown-up?" I got really quiet, cautiously looked around, put my finger to my mouth and said, "Shh, I'm still a kid, but you can't tell anyone because no one knows." His eyes got huge and he loudly whispered, "I knew it." Now every time I see him, he comes up to me at some point and whispers, "Don't worry, I haven't told them." Then proceeds to ask me questions about my life as a secret child. And every time I'm video chatting with him and my sister, he sneaks in an obvious wink and I wink back. And only we know what that means. And to this day, he is the only person who knows I'm still a kid and that I've been faking it all this time. Hey guys, you want to see something really cute? She's keeping him company. Oh, that is so sweet. I did it, guys. I danced with a girl. I held her hand and she held mine. It was the best darn moment of my life. I think I'm gonna make it, guys. Hey man, you hold on to that memory. It's gonna be a precious one, but I guarantee you that there will be plenty more to come. My dog ran away and wandered into a local Home Depot. This is what I arrived to when I picked her up. Oh man, now the dog has a job. The dog's gonna be coming home like, "Hey, I pay the bills around here, so I get all the squeaky toys." Diabetes wild side, 15 units of laughter. So while I was at the beach, my phone died. I also left my pouch with all my supplies on my kitchen table 15 minutes away. I figured I would be fine. Well, a low hit fast. I barely could get off my chair and I felt like I was going to pass out. My kids, who are 5, noticed right away. I just remember my daughter grabbing my debit card and running to the snack bar. She came back with a lifeguard and an orange juice. The guard said she got to the snack bar, cut the whole line screaming, "My mama has diabetes. She has a low and needs all the OJ. Use this money card." I'm fine now, thanks to this little doll who found out she has an extreme phobia of birds very fast. I don't know what the phobia of birds has to do with anything, but your daughter is a hero. Thank you, random R6 players who saved my dog IRL today. I was in a ranked game on Villa. Third round just started. Suddenly, I hear my dog hacking and choking behind me. I threw off my headset saying, "My dog is choking, holy crap!" It came unplugged from my controller as I ran over to my dog in a panic. What do? I hear from my TV, hold his legs in the air and hit him on the back, said loudly a few times by two other teammates, who I assume queued together. Thank you, you guys literally saved my dog's life today. Man, I really suck at art. Okay class, subject of the day, draw a portrait of your best friend.
Well, to be fair, life is hard, but you can create great stuff if you have lots of patience and practice.
Yeah. Or a good inspiration.
Oh wow!
Dylan McCullough, a former NFL player and now coach, was given up for adoption at birth in 1973. He found his birth mother in 2007. She told him the name of his father, who turned out to be his college coach and mentor throughout his adult life. Wow, what a coincidence. After his fishing buddy passed away, 75-year-old widower Ray Johnstone posted a classified ad that broke hearts all over the internet. He just wanted someone to go fishing with and offered to split costs with anyone who owns a boat. His ad got over 60,000 views, and he had offers from people all around the world, including a guy who took him on an all-expense-paid deep-sea fishing getaway. Just goes to show you that dreams can come true. Marty McFly and Doc in 1989 versus how they look now. Now this is really cool. Doc doesn't even look like he's aged very much. Marty, on the other hand, yeah, no. You definitely aged, but in a good way. Have a nice day. Sincerely, Gary. This message is approved by my wife, Helen. Thanks, Helen. White doggo versus freshly cut grass. Okay. Oh, it looks like the grass won this battle. Not gonna lie though, this dog looks like if the Grinch and his dog Max like fused together and this was the result. Autism be damned, my boy can cook a grill. Oh good, look at this guy, he's a natural. This is the happiest photo I've ever seen. Hey, you know the dog is happy, but that turtle's probably terrified. Hey, are you okay? Not really. Want to talk about it? Not really. Okay. See, now that is friendship goals right there. My boyfriend's first language is French, and he forgot the word lid, so instead, he held up the pot and asked, "Where is his hat?" Hey, I mean, that's close enough. Formula 1 driver Lando Norris chose a 6-year-old girl's submission as the winner of his helmet design competition. I mean, cause of course he would. Look at this. This is brilliant, alright? Crappy design, more like next level design. If a girl suddenly acts like she knows you in public and acts like you're friends, go along with it. She could be in danger. Or you could. One time, woman walked up to me and hugged me and asked how my mom was, and then after a couple minutes, she whispered that she had noticed a man watching/following me and wanted to scare him off. She then walked me to my destination. I was only 14. What a smart and like respectable way to do that. Like that is genius right there. And I know I said it before, but I'll say it one more time because that is what heroes do. Muhammad Mashali once found a child that suffered from diabetes and needed insulin shot, but couldn't afford them. So he asked his mother to buy him some. Sadly, his mother couldn't afford them either, and the child passed away. After this, he moved to one of the poorest countries and began treating medical patients free of charge. He passed away July 28, 2020. Days before his death, he was still helping everyone he could. Ah man, what a great guy. 2020 really has taken away the best of him. Mine is when my mom died 5 years ago. I woke up in the middle of the night to find my son, aged 8, sitting on my bed watching me. I asked if he was okay and he said, "I'm staying awake in case you wake up really sad and need an emergency hug from me." Oh, that is so sweet. Oh man, you have such a kind son. Like, that he's so caring. I'm gonna cry eventually. And it's useful too, cause like if you're like me, you're definitely gonna want some emergency hugs. My sister is about to have a baby, and my brother showed up to the hospital in a suit because first impressions matter. You're darn right they do. You want this baby to like you and respect you. You gotta be looking dapper. You should be following in your brother's footsteps. This is Johnny. We adopted him from a dog shelter after being with an abusive family for 12 months. He doesn't trust anyone, and today is the first time he agreed to come to work with me. Oh wow, this is definitely the start of a beautiful friendship. My baby really thinks my kisses heal his wounds. He came up to me and said, "Hurt," and showed me where. Then I kissed it and he said, "All better, thank you." Well, of course he would do that, because clearly your kisses heal wounds. Thoughts of a dog. A ladybug has entered the household and I am on my way to introduce myself. Oh no, I sniffed too hard. The ladybug went up my nose. I sneezed so they could escape, and now the human is here helping it get outside. That did not go at all how I planned. If the ladybug is reading this, I am so sorry. A family lost their dog during Hurricane Sandy after searching for 1.5 years, and giving up hope, they decided to adopt another dog. The adoption counselor brought in their first candidate, and it was actually their lost dog. Ah man, what a terrible feeling it must be to have to escape from an emergency without your loved pet. That is so sad, but I'm so glad they found, their actual dog. I think that's so good. Yeah, and I hope these guys, rebuild their relationship. Marie's family abandoned her after she married Jake, because he's black, her first true love in 1948. They're still happily married for over 70 years through the power of love. Well, joke's on her family because they are a beautiful couple and they're probably just dead and racist. So, I mean, come on, beautiful couple or dead or racist? Which one do you want to pick? Having a daughter does not make a man decent. Having a wife does not make a decent man. Treating people with dignity and respect makes a decent man. Preach! One time I called my boyfriend dumb because he took the bus instead of the metro to work. Bus takes longer. And he hit me with, I take the bus so I can call you every day before work. I don't get signal on the metro. And then I realize I'm the dumb one, and I think about that a lot. Guy Whidden, a World War II veteran who got a mohawk the day before D-Day, just did it again to spread cheer. Aw yeah, what a soldier. I told my husband I miss being able to go to the movies. Last night, he woke me up at 11. He surprised me with a projector, a sheet, and a hammock in our backyard. We watched movies all night. This is how to stay together for 32 years. He is my hero. You guys, one of my mom's dogs has hella attitude and she didn't want her to try and bite the other dogs, so she bought her a muzzle, and this is the only one she could find that would fit her tiny little face. LMAO. Oh, this thing is just okay, maybe I shouldn't bite people. If it means I have to wear this, I don't wanna bite people. Okay, so there's an office administrator at my work, and she has this cute little 2-year-old named William. He calls me Nick So Tall, like that's my name to him, but he says it like it's one word, so Nick So Tall, and I love it. So I've taken to calling him Will So Lil, and we get along like a house fire. I haven't seen him in like 2 weeks, but his mom comes into work today and tells me that recently he's been telling his own bedtime stories, and he starts to tell them all with a once upon a time and everything. Cute, right? Well, to me it gets cuter because he has been telling stories about Batman, Spider-Man, and Nick So Tall, and how we have these adventures and we're climbing buildings and fighting crime together. And I'll be honest, it warmed my heart so freaking much, it's ridiculous. This 6-year-old figured out that she can secretly stick a note on someone's back, but she doesn't know they should say things like kick me, so they just have space facts on them. My husband and I tried to take pics of our rings, and our dog didn't want to feel left out, I guess? Yeah, no, the dog's like, your marriage? Don't you mean our marriage? Earlier, my daughter asked me if grown-ups ever cry. I sat her down, hugged her, and explained that grown-ups do cry, and that we feel scared, sad, angry, and everything she feels, and it's fine to feel those things. Then she asked me if grown-ups pee. Yeah, maybe being so serious with your little baby wasn't a good idea. You have 3 wishes. I wish all pets lived as long as their owners. Okay, you get to have that one on the house. You still have 3 wishes. July 6, 2013, I got my first iPhone. It was an iPhone 4S. Today I upgraded. I'm now the owner of an iPhone 11. Well, look who's getting all tech savvy. Congratulations, Joe. Now just clean your mirror and we'll be solid. A kid quarantining at home was about to miss his class picture day. The teacher didn't want him to miss out, so they brought the class to his window for the photo. That's right, cause teamwork makes the dream work. My girl wanted a piggyback picture on the beach, and a random biker walking on the sunset, watching the sunset. He's not walking on the sunset. That would be super majestic, but no. He's just watching the sunset, said he wanted one too. Honestly, I'm getting more chemistry from the biker in you. I don't know, man. Maybe you should switch things up. I mean, your girlfriend's lovely. I'm just saying, you and the biker, you got chemistry. This is Miller, a good boy who lost some pounds. He just wanted to show his transformation pic to inspire you. You know, I wouldn't have thought this type of weight loss for a dog would even be possible, but seeing it is just, it makes me so happy. Cause I guarantee you that dog is way happier this way than he is the other way. My 99-year-old great-grandfather was at the house for Christmas and we were watching Cake Boss because it's his favorite show. Except it was already recorded, so I fast-forwarded through the commercial and my grandfather screamed and said, "What are you doing? Are you time traveling? Ellie, you can't do that! You're breaking the laws of physics, Ellie! This should be impossible!" Having a conversation with my grandmother with Alzheimer's. Me: "It was nice seeing you, Grandma." "It was nice remembering you." Me: "You remember me, Grandma?" "I don't remember your name, but I remember that I love you." Oh, Grandma's gonna make me cry. Come on now. Jokingly used the ring from Dishonored 2 to propose to my girlfriend on a few occasions. This time, there's a real one underneath. Wish me luck. Imagine her face. She's gonna be like, of course, it's the Dishonored ring. You've done this joke like 3 times.
Oh my god, babe!
That voice, that fucking voice, man. In my room smoking, and I kept hearing somebody singing, and bro outside serenading his queen. Real play a shoot. Yes, no, I feel that this is a vibe. This man, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to win him over. See, nobody's serenading anymore. We gotta go back to this, man. This is the real stuff. I bought a pair of black Nikes to wear while teaching. I tried them on in the store, bought them, took them home, and never wore them again. Here's why. When my class was walking back from lunch, I heard a kid slapping his feet as we walked. I turned around to look at him and noticed that he was slapping his feet because his shoes were literally falling apart. So I pulled him aside, told him I had a pair of shoes I didn't need, so I didn't have to throw them out. Needless to say, he was ecstatic. So I called his mom and asked him if it was okay if I gave them to him. She was happy about it, so I gave them. I'm still wearing my old shoes, and I'm okay with that. Deaf janitor James Anthony left in tears after kindergarten class performs happy birthday for him in sign language. Oh, you can't hear the love, but you can certainly feel it. Men of quality do not fear equality. You see these guys? Yeah, these guys are some respectable men out here. My dog being silly. Hope it made someone smile. How could it not make someone smile? I mean, look at the little tongue. It's so cute. In 2015, Swindon police apologized after using their sirens unnecessarily on a residential street. They were trying to settle a debate among a group of 4-year-olds as to whether the noise is woo-woo or nee-nah. Well, clearly the siren sound is woo-woo. I don't know who's saying nee-nah, nee-nah, but they're wrong. I'll be honest, I don't like my smile, but yesterday at the beach, I couldn't contain it. I've got the best dog ever. I don't know what you're talking about with your smile. It's warm. I love it. But your dog is sitting there like, I just want to get back to the water, man. Just let me back into the water, dog. I'm officially 35 today, but more importantly, I am 1 year sober after a 7-year battle with alcoholism. Hey man, congratulations. Alcoholism sucks. It's a terrible thing to be addicted to, and it really changes who you are as a person. So, being sober is such a great accomplishment. Congratulations, man. My husband is in his first year of teaching elementary school math. Every night he comes home, takes a long swig of soda water, stares into the middle distance, and says, "The amount of cuteness I see on a daily basis. You just can't fathom it, Caitlin. You couldn't handle the truth, Caitlin. It would blow your mind." This service dog received his master's degree in occupational therapy from Clarkson University after attending every single class with his human. As he should, he put in the work, so he should get the degree. I mean, that's only fair. Best buds in 1998 versus best buds in 2019. You see, this is what longtime friendship looks like. A few years ago, a roommate abruptly decided to move out to live with her boyfriend, and I ended up spending half of a year sharing an apartment with somebody I had never met before, an Egyptian girl with very limited English. She was confused by my appearance and asked me, boy or girl? It took me a while to understand what she was saying, but eventually she got the point across, and I told her that I was a girl. She seemed unsatisfied, and I explained that I was transgender. Unsurprisingly, she didn't know that word. We ended up communicating by typing our respective sentences into Google Translate. Unfortunately, whatever the Arabic word for transgender is, it wasn't a word that she knew either. Eventually, I ended up typing in, I used to be a boy, but it made me unhappy, so I decided to be a girl. She stared at it for a moment and then asked, "Are you happy now?" I said yes, and she smiled and looked thoughtful. A couple hours later, she came up to me and said, "You and me, we are sisters," and gave me a hug. You say you are a girl, you are a girl. See, that's what it's about. It's not about, coming in, understanding everything, but taking the time to understand and then accept people for who they are. That is what it's about. Jadev Payang is the forest man of India. He started planting trees at the age of 16 and now has created 1,360 acres of forest. He spent 36 years of his life without getting any recognition for his work. His forest is now the home of 100 plus elephants, Bengal tigers, one-horned rhinos, and other species. He is still not that famous in his country and sells milk for a livelihood. The good that this man put out into the world is just incalculable. Good job, man. This is my Uber driver, Benny. He took me to the hospital and is keeping me company since most of my family lives out of the state. Geez, this guy really wants a 5-star rating. Even if you just get 5 upvotes, you may have made someone's day. It's not just about the clout. Sometimes it's about the impact that you can have on other people, So, even if you only got 1 upvote from one other person, that might have been the post that they needed to see. So, you could be doing good. What is the kindest thing a pet has done for you? I don't remember this myself because I was too young. My parents had a dog named Charlie who was absolutely terrified of the vacuum cleaner, but after I was born, anytime my mother vacuumed, Charlie would stand steadfast between me and the vacuum cleaner, trembling in every limb, my mother says, but determined to protect baby me from the monster. Oh, the dog was terrified, but he's like, no, I gotta protect the baby. What a great pet. In 2018, a killer whale named Tahlequah, known to researchers as J35, grieved over her dead calf by carrying it across the ocean for 17 days and over 1,000 miles, refusing to let it sink. Recent drone shots have revealed that she is pregnant again. Oh, well, good for her. YouTuber builds off-road wheelchair for his wife so they can explore the world together. What's this guy's channel? I want to see this. After years of darkness, today marks 12 months without drinking. I never thought I could, and I'm proud of myself. Whoa, this little puppy hasn't drank in over 12 months. That's crazy. Nah, I'm just kidding. For real though, congratulations on 12 months of sobriety. That's awesome. This 9-year-old recently had to go into surgery and was so nervous that he brought his stuffed wolf. The wolf had a tear in its leg, so he asked the doctor if he could do a wolf surgery too. His parents said no, but when they walked into the recovery room, they noticed the little wolf laying next to their son, this time with a surgical mask, a little cast, and surgical grade sutures in the leg. Oh, I see, it's brother and sister, so when the brother graduated, the sister climbed up on him. So when the sister graduates, it's only fair that he climbs up on her. I mean, that's fair. I told my son he couldn't swim with no supervision. He was so upset he took his clothes off and left. He said he didn't want to stay with us anymore. Aw man, you know that baby means business. He's walking out naked. He's like, I quit. Imagine if that's how like we quit our jobs, like you're in McDonald's, you're like, I don't want to work here anymore. Matter of fact, keep the uniform. You just walk out butt naked. That's a power move right there. UK, these 3 saved a suicidal man from jumping off of a bridge. They tried to keep him back off the edge, talk him around, and then when he went to jump, they grabbed him and refused to let him go. Their names are Devontae, Sammy, and Sean. Know them. Ah yes, because that's what heroes do. Well everyone, that's my time. I hope you enjoyed this episode of r/Mademesmile. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like down below and support the channel by pressing the subscribe button and the notification bell down below to be notified of all our EzPz uploads. Anyways, I'm your host David the Baker, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out and 3 thumbs up.